Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2014. Senior members of the band, please join the band. Everyone else, please remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated.
I'd like to start by thanking the school administrators and teachers for making all of this possible. I'd like to thank my family, Mom, Dad, Lawrence, but most of all, I'd like to thank you guys, our senior class, my friends and peers. Studies have shown that it is the peers that make the largest impact on a person, an even greater impact than the parents. It is because of you guys that I'm here today. Humans are inherently social animals. We have evolved from the most social mammals on Earth, the primates, and we engage in many pro-social activities. Laughter, for example. We laugh far less when we're alone than when we're in the presence of other people, especially with people we may be interested in. Then we may be laughing at things that aren't even funny. Also, we love one another, our families, our significant other, and all the other activities associated with that, such as child raising. But mainly, it is the friends that have helped us so many times. Without friends, what would we do on weekends or in boring classes? how would we get such good grades without our friends to help us to study? In addition, many studies have shown that loneliness is correlated with an increased risk of cancer, stroke, cardiovascular disease, and a weakened immune system. This evidence seems to imply that friends are good for your health. That's right. Friends make you healthy. Tell your mom when you're out late at night, I'm getting healthier. And of course, in life, friends are always there for you, for help, advice, connections. We got our backs. We're looking out for one another. I got you. I got you. As Linda Grayson said, there is nothing better than a friend unless it's a friend with chocolate. Now, with developing technologies, friends are becoming increasingly important for our future. Thousands of years ago, people lived in tribes of maybe 150 people. Now, people live in cities. After the telephone was invented, we could call our friends when we didn't see them. And now, with cell phones, we're texting and talking to our friends all the time. But the most recent invention of social networks has once again revolutionized the way we connect with our friends and acquaintances. We don't ask for the phone numbers of our acquaintances, but we may add them on Facebook. By the way, you should add me on Facebook. We can have hundreds or thousands of friends on Facebook, and we can check where they go to school or instant message them anytime. Never before have we been connected with so many people in such a way. What is the future of socializing and social technology? Who knows how this will change the world? Albert Camus said, "Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend." I might have been physically walking in the front today, but once we're out of here, we're walking out together. And one more quote from Mr. Layton. Posse up.
Welcome, family, friends, administration, teachers, and most importantly, the class of 2014. Thank you for joining us on our long-anticipated day. Beginning the process of writing my speech was difficult because beginnings are a hard concept to wrap my head around. I had so many thoughts going through my mind, yet I was at a loss of words. I was thinking about all the things that we have accomplished together and everything that we will accomplish individually in the futures. I spent a good amount of time recounting the many highs and lows over the past 4 years, and I have realized that it hasn't hit me that we won't be graduating and coming back to HHS. Remember being little or not so little freshmen, eager yet terrified to start our first day of high school. Everyone told us that these years were the best years and they go by way too fast. Well, now we sit here in our caps and gowns, impatiently waiting to get our diplomas, and take pictures with our family and friends and post pictures on Instagram and Facebook with sappy captions about high school being over. We have accomplished so much as a class. Even though we might not always get along or plan things ahead of time, when it really matters, we pull things together and make it work. Spirit Night this year is good proof of that. We didn't get as much help as we would have hoped, but look where we wound up. We nearly swept all the events and proved that this is our house. Looking back, we can see how much things have changed and how much we grew up. We went from freshmen aspiring to be like the seniors to setting the example for the underclassmen. In 4 years, we have experienced our first and last homecomings and spirit nights, proms, and witnessed possibly the greatest athletic class in Hillsborough High School history. I would list all of these successes, but we'd be sitting here until the next graduation. I have learned that beginnings aren't too bad after all. As senior year quickly came to an end, we have definitely become closer, which makes it harder and harder to leave. But we all have so much to look forward to and so much that we will succeed at. I would like everyone to look around at all the familiar faces. You might not personally know everyone, but we have all experienced the same highs and lows and firsts and lasts. We have created memories and friendships to last a lifetime. Don't forget these days and everyone who has impacted them. I would like to thank the administration, our teachers, our parents, for pushing us and keeping us moving forward, even when we had very little motivation. As president and on behalf of the senior class, I would like to present HHS with the funds necessary for a school beautification project to make HHS even better of a school. Personally, I don't believe in goodbyes. Instead, I would like to believe that everything is just a new beginning. Although beginnings may appear to be scary and overwhelming, I know all of us have the potential to be very successful and will use these upcoming years to transform into mature adults. Hopefully, we will all see each other again and be able to look back on all the memories we have made. So rather than saying goodbye, I would like to wish you all luck in your new beginnings. Remember to have fun and enjoy it. I would like to capture this new beginning by taking a picture with all of you, the only class I could ever imagine being a part of. All right, congrats everyone. We made it.
Good afternoon. Hello to friends and family, teachers and administrators, and of course, the graduating class of 2014. I have a sentimental and probably cliche speech prepared for you all, but first, let me take a selfie. I know, round two, but smile, class of 2014. But in all seriousness, this day has finally arrived. It's something we've dreamed about for years, and now it's finally our turn to say, we made it. Today marks our last day as students of Hillsborough High School, possibly the last time you will ever see some of the faces sitting just a few seats to your left or to your right. But more importantly, tomorrow marks the first day of life beyond high school. Sitting here, so many of you are much more talented than I can ever hope of becoming. Among us, we have nationally ranked athletes, talented artists and performers, minds that can only be described as genius, future leaders, politicians, musicians, scientists, doctors, and all of you, each and every single one of you, has the potential to do great things. So realize that graduation isn't just an end, it's a new beginning. It's a door to a new era in our lives, one in which even the selfie may become a thing of the past. And just as we're here, facing the future together with the support and encouragement of friends and family, we have so many people to thank for getting us this far in life. I ask that after all of today's craziness, you take the time to really stop and thank these individuals. I, like many of you, definitely need to thank my parents. Mom and Dad, thank you for being my personal chauffeurs for 17 years, for feeding me, for staying up to cut out those pictures I needed for that poster project due tomorrow, but most of all, for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. April and Michelle, thank you for making me laugh at the silliest things, and I hope I've been a good role model. To all my friends, I couldn't have done it without you, especially you two, you know who you are. To our teachers, thank you for trying to pass on your endless knowledge, despite our equally endless complaints. And finally, thank you, God, for the perfect plan you have in store for me. So, when I first found out I was giving this speech just a short 2 weeks ago, I wasn't entirely sure what message I wanted to leave you all with. I considered emphasizing the pursuit of happiness because, after all, I, for one, love to laugh. But then I came across this following quote by Leo Roston. "The purpose of life is not to be happy, but to matter, to have it make some difference that you have lived at all." So happiness wasn't quite it. Maybe I would discuss chasing your goals and forging your own definition of success. But then I came across this quote by Minor Myers. "Go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good." So finally, I decided that the internet, in all its wisdom, was trying to tell me something. In just a few minutes, as your name is called, you will be unleashed into the real world. You will be given new choices, new freedom, new responsibilities, new decisions. So I ask, whether you're going to college, serving our country, taking a gap year, or entering the workforce, use your talents and passions to impact the lives of those around you. Make a difference. Maybe not on a global or national scale yet, but nonetheless, a tangible difference in the lives of others. Strive to do well, but more importantly, do good. Be kind, help others, and I've found your happiness will automatically benefit. Looking out for one another, we, as a class, as a school, and as members of humanity, will accomplish great and marvelous things. So in the end, be happy and don't forget to laugh. Work hard to realize your own definition of success. But most importantly, try to make a difference in all that you do. Remember, what you do for yourself can only last as long as you live. What you do for others and the world becomes immortal. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2014.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates. As I began to organize my thoughts about what I would say today, I must admit that I was very conflicted. This year is a transition for all of us. Yours is the first class not to graduate at Hillsborough High School. There is no turf beneath your feet, no H painted in the middle of the floor. There is a chapter of Hillsborough High School's history that has ended. And trust me, I am as sad about that as you are. However, you are surrounded today with as many of your family and friends as you would like to have here to celebrate with you. And we're guesstimating about 6,000 of you, which is about 3,000 more than we could fit at home. And as the temperatures continued to climb this week with the first hint of spring, really, air conditioning is suddenly a very welcome part of our day. And face it, grads, you know you are all looking forward to seeing your faces on that Jumbotron. This change was difficult, though, and it required letting go of the past and of the comfort to be found in familiarity and tradition. It meant doing something for the first time, something similar to what we've done before, but also very different. It is, in fact, the perfect analogy of how your own lives are about to change. You have gone to elementary and high school, but now many of you will go to college. It's the same, but different. You have worked jobs, but many of you will start careers. The same, but different. You have pursued new interests and tried new things, but now many of you will go in directions never before traveled. The same, but different. You have loved your friends, your family, your parents, but you will broaden your horizons and grow up in new ways, and your relationships will change. You will be the same, but you are also about to become different in so very many ways. Really, that's been the story of your life so far. First, you toddled, then you walked, you ran, then you drove, you jabbered in gibberish, then you talked, and then you texted. Your parents might argue that you regressed on that one, but I defer to them. And now, you are just moments away from the completion of your high school career. Mere steps away from all that your future will hold. You will be the same, but you will be different. And as you take your next first steps, as you find your way in this world, remember the person you are capable of being lives within you already. Remember to love those around you and to treat each other with kindness. Don't lose track of the friends you have made in the past 12 years. I met my best friend in high school, and my own mother has been best friends with the same person since 3rd grade. Now, 62 years later, they still laugh like schoolgirls, give strength when one is weak, and know that they are better for what they have each given to each other in their lives. I wish you that type of friendship with those sitting beside you today, and the knowledge that it all began for you in Hillsborough. And let's not forget your parents, who are celebrating with you today as they have celebrated each of your accomplishments: your first step, your first solo bike ride, your first lost tooth, all the way through your driver's license, your senior prom, and today, graduation. They realize you are different today than you were 6 months ago, and that you will be different 6 months from now. But they will always see you as the same little boys and girls they have always known. Give them a break when they treat you that way. It's a harder adjustment for them than it is for you. And finally, embrace this time. Keep the same things that make you uniquely and wonderfully you, and take the risks needed to make different the things that will unleash the potential for you. We do have a number of people to thank today, so please join me in a round of applause for each of them. And let's please start with your parents. Your teachers, counselors, administrators, and all school staff members. Everyone involved in setting up this ceremony, most notably the custodial and maintenance staff, the vice principals, Mr. Szymborski, Mrs. Cheney, Mr. Jablonski, and Mr. Simpson, and my administrative assistant, Mrs. Teresa LaGreca, who became a grandmother for the first time yesterday. Our amazing band, under the direction of Ms. Jules Herron and Mr. Nicholas Clipperton. The choir, under the direction of Dr. Christine Miku, who is completing her final graduation with us prior to relocating to the West Coast. Senior class advisors, Mr. Vincent Coviello and Miss Ellen Weller, who will be introducing every single one of you in just a few moments. The members of the Central Office Administration and Board of Education for all of their support. The staff and management of Sun National Bank Center for helping us figure all of this out for the first time. I also want to mention our retirees, who have dedicated their lives to their passion for education. Mrs. Judy Everett, Mrs. Linda Hare, Mrs. Lucille Titus, Mr. Keith Voos, Ms. Jane Williams, Ms. Judy Winchok, and Mrs. Olga Zaretsky-Fackelman. Thank you for everything and best wishes for a wonderful retirement. And at this time, I would like to ask senior members of the choir to join the choir. They will be performing our musical tribute, which is entitled My Wish, by Jeffrey Steele and Steve Robson, arranged by Ed Lojeski, and again under the direction of Dr. Christine Miku.
choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you.
And if one door opens to another door closed,
I hope you keep on walking till you find the window.
If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big,
Your worries stay small.
you never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to,
I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish.
I hope you always look back and you never forget
I hope you always forgive, but you never regret.
And you help somebody every chance you could.
Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take.
But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big,
Your worries stay small.
you never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you.
May all your dreams stay big.
My wish.
Thank you, choir and Dr. Miku. I now ask Dr. Jordan Schiff, Superintendent of Schools, to come forward. With this letter of transmittal, I attest to the fact that these graduates, members of the class of 2014, have met all of the requirements for the boards of education for Hillsborough Township Public Schools and the state of New Jersey.
Thank you, Principal Bingert, President Kinst, members of the Board of Education, distinguished faculty and administrators, parents and friends. It is with great honor and appreciation that I present to you the graduating class of 2014. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. Today we not only confer a degree upon you, but also recognize the accomplishment of completing your kindergarten through 12th grade experience. How many of you students have been with the Hillsborough Township Public Schools since kindergarten? Wow, that's pretty remarkable. That's 13 years that we have watched you grow and learn. You know, you didn't begin your educational career in Hillsborough schools in high heels, with facial hair, driving cars, or dating. No, you were a little peanut back then. When you were 5 years old, you remember, back in the day, you were only about that big. You didn't have cell phones. You didn't have Facebook, Twitter, or Snapchat accounts. You didn't worry about college or finding a job. You didn't worry about what to wear to the prom or how to tell your parents about your first traffic ticket. As a kindergarten student, you didn't worry about much. Your teachers and parents taught you, however, to be a good friend, to share, to be a good listener, to take turns, to take responsibility for your actions, to play well with others, and not to smear peanut butter on anybody. Well, that joke fell flat. I'm sorry about that. These are very good lessons to take with you as you leave our school system. We can always be a better friend. Cherish the friendships that you made here in Hillsborough. If you are lucky, they will last for a lifetime. Share not only your possessions, but your time and your wisdom. You have a lot to offer. Always be a good listener. You'll never know what you'll learn unless you listen with your best ears. Taking turns is important. Be patient and let others spread their wings as you stretch your wings as well. Take responsibility for your actions. You'll find that owning your actions will build the respect of others and give you the gift of recognizing when you are right and when you are wrong. Please play well with others. Whether at school, at play, or at work, your ability to work well with others will be a key to your success. And stay away from the peanut butter. Can I have a pity laugh on that one? No? Thank you. There are two sets of people who played an important role in your journey that led you here today. If you are a parent of a graduate here, please stand to be recognized. Parents, please stand. The pride that your parents have for you is difficult to put into words. For us as parents, our children represent our hopes and our dreams. And today, graduates, you have fulfilled one of our many dreams for you. If you are an educator, please stand to be recognized. All of our educators, teachers, administrators, supervisors, please stand. From your first experience as kindergartners to your final experience with us as high school seniors, your teachers believed in you, supported you, pushed and pulled on you. Whether they were cheering you on or helping you make the best choices that you can, your teachers stood beside you, always caring, always there. Let's give another big round of applause to all of those people, teachers, administrators, support staff, who have helped you along your way. Graduates, I leave you with an excerpt from a story that you may remember from the time that you were in kindergarten. The story is, "Oh, the Places You'll Go," from Dr. Seuss. I'll just read a brief part of it. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your heads and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guys who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. And so, graduates, it's with a heart filled with joy and pride that on behalf of the entire Hillsborough Township Public School community, I wish you only the very best as you close one chapter of your lives, only to start the next new and exciting chapter. Congratulations, graduating class of 2014. It's now my privilege to introduce the President of the Hillsborough Township Board of Education, Mr. Tom Kenst.
Congratulations, Hillsborough class of 2014. Well, this sure beats 96 degrees outside, and I want to commend actually the speakers before me, because not only are they speaking in front of thousands of people, but they're speaking in front of themselves, speaking in front of thousands of people, so job well done. I have the honor and privilege to represent the Board of Education. This is my third graduation as president, so I have the joy and participation as last year's graduation at Hillsborough High School and the first at the Sun Center. So graduates, members of the choir, and the band, you can say that you've played the Sunset Arena, so you've got that going for you. The Board of Education, of whom many members are here, consists of 9 elected members. Your graduation is the culmination of what we endeavor to do, and we are here to celebrate your accomplishments. Rather than wax poetic or philosophic as Principal Bingert and Superintendent Schiff, and more importantly, our salutatory and valedictorian have, I will share some quotes that board members have chosen to convey to you, acknowledging that I am the one who stands between you and the main attraction. These. From Jen Haley, member and vice president, she has a quote from Steve Jobs. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. From Judy Haas, a poem from Ralph Waldo Emerson. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life is breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. From Lorraine Sasson, a quote from Albert Einstein. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. From Data Bogaczewski, a quote from Messi. It is not about wanting to win, it is about refusing to lose. From Dina Centofonte, a quote from Jim Henson. Follow your enthusiasm. It's something I've always believed in. Find those parts that you enjoy most. Do what you enjoy doing. From Chris Pulsifer, a quote from Carol Burnett. We don't stop going to school when we graduate. And I have two, I'll call it presidential prerogative. First one is from Benjamin Franklin. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. And finally, from Douglas Adams, I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Thank you very much. Again, congratulations, class of 2014. And let's pass out some diplomas.
The time has come First row, please rise.
Jane, all the way to me. Jane, all the way to me.
The thingy. You're not going to be able to get it, but I'll try to grab it for you.
Jane Tong.
Christopher Zhang.
Janine DeLucia.
Gabriel Salazar.
Megan Olivola.
Jessica Ricciardi.
Catherine Zimmerman.
John Williams.
Ashley Marcus.
Tyler Cox.
Melinda Rossi.
Tyler Stump.
David Venenzia.
Alexander Garcia.
Christian Valencia.
Kevin Araya.
Ryan DeFeo.
Nicole Zaluga.
Troy Gasick.
Keegan Nathaniel Lee Rusnick.
Matthew Apostolopoulos.
Nicole Deck.
Daniel Ursick.
Amanda Fainer.
Chalk Akula.
Adam Rezkowski.
Cameron Murdoch.
Dante Colon.
Ramesh Benado.
Megan Rachinsky.
Jacqueline Koletsky.
Nick Luckenbaugh.
Marquise Mosley.
Mary Fabricatore.
Tyler Murdoch Lennon.
Brooke McGill.
Jordan Aquino.
Ursula Zidzilko.
Anthony Stavrakis.
Bridget McCarter.
Giselle Hernandez.
Cassidy Vestano.
Sebastian Marino.
Nicole D'Amelio.
Jessica Jeremiah.
Maria Paz Escamilla.
Sabrina Lombardi.
Jacqueline Anais Santiago.
Carmela Emeries.
Ana Maria Alejandro.
Alexis St. Thomas.
Julia Romeo.
Claiborne Araya.
Tejas Surampudi.
Cassandra Pereira.
Brianna Pacella.
Scott Weiss.
Chloe Galaney.
Christina Sigler.
Blake Padeco.
Elizabeth Kiesler.
Gerard Vieira.
Rupika Ketu.
Brandon Mora Morales.
Amir Medawali.
Kara Siakio.
Varad Joshi.
Connor Fitzgerald.
Daniel Passini.
Christopher Classic.
Adam Venemeyer.
Andrew Hetty.
Paul Ma.
Matt Ruskowski. Adrian Goitia.
Bradley Byers.
Alexandria Medawar.
Thomas Klein.
Weijon Ji.
Aksha Gorade.
Nathan Paget.
Stephen Hu.
Siddharth Ghoshal.
Christopher Liu.
Jasmine Brown.
Ellen Liu.
Elizabeth Ann O'Gorman.
Ashka Rathod.
Catherine Claire O'Gorman.
Kalyana Palakar.
Parisa Nika Venus.
Annika Lee.
Carolyn Papalardo.
Julia Hishma.
Jasmine Parikh.
Michelle Lavoy.
Connor Kadra.
Oscar Medina.
Sean Sandu.
Daniel Ajamian.
Brian Scher.
Joe Romanowski.
Ernest Kopek.
Tyler Truelove.
Joseph Ryan Polterak.
Alyssa Pasquina.
Joseph Dalmeyer.
Victoria Mathewson.
Patrick Sywell.
Kristen Hendry.
Jessica DeBlank.
Matthew Van Cleef.
Haley Swedberg.
Jordan Corey.
Jessica Kuhn.
Emma Kaplan.
Ravina Mida.
Grace Clevenger.
Katerina Sophia Albanese.
Emily Ippolito.
Caitlin Irwin.
Juliana Sopko.
Ashley Sarah Shoemaker.
Madeline Mays.
Kristen Wadhams.
Krista Lynn Daniel.
Amanda Chapman.
Rachel Machalo.
Ha-Un Kim.
Mackenzie Conway.
Alexandra DeGaris.
Julianne Minutolo.
Patricia Sheridan.
Susanna England.
Eleonora Zabelli.
Aaron Mershon.
Catherine Sheridan.
Mackenzie Sheehy.
Amanda Castellano.
Gabriella Lamana.
Marlena Sabatino.
Allison Calmaneri.
Jacqueline Hergy.
Alexa Reed Hudak.
Aaron Ann Moore.
Casey Sweeney.
Danielle Smeltz.
Juliana Nienart.
Lindsay Capano.
Stephanie Matei.
Lee Casperson.
Carol Ann Beakus.
Nick McFarland.
Jacqueline DeAndrea.
Joseph Spaniel.
Carissa Otrinsky.
J.D. Coleman.
Annette Beelan.
Eric Kinney.
Leah Mazeros.
Stephen Leoshevsky.
Cody Warden.
Michael Sagliocco.
Susan Bruno.
Alex Molinari.
Savannah Antilli.
Marcus Mosiah Guerrier.
Cassidy Cooten.
Jaheim Bush.
Zara Hussein.
Kadeem Colburn.
Stephanie Torres.
Thomas Hiller Jr.
Michelle Oliveira.
Emmanuel Ibirombi.
Joni Chang.
Tristan Gadsden.
Zenobia McCants.
Andrew Roland.
Christina Patella.
Christian Gary.
Corey Wickai.
Callum Humphrey.
Gabriella Peruso.
Vian Kotzer.
Deanna Moore.
Danny Pankelis.
Sandy Buzz.
Brett Panichone.
Tyler DeLeo.
Ian Ross.
Peter Miller.
Ryan Kellerman.
Alex Ferreo.
Joseph Spence.
Rebecca Gumpel.
Garrett Ruoff.
Sarah Turk.
Mark Graybon.
Natalie Manna.
Matthew Mazer.
Natalie Stiles.
Kevin Bach.
Alyssa Vanderveer.
Michelle Moore.
Kayleen Rizzo.
Casey Gerber.
Rachel Handel.
Allison DeCasparis.
Brittany Guerrero.
Gabrielle Wagner.
Donna Conrad.
Victoria Cicero.
Samantha Pollock.
Brian Ely.
Jacob Griswold.
Lauren Belsky.
Andrew Zeitel.
Megan Allen.
Jacob Patrick.
Gabriella Graziano Lopresti.
Nori Dilworth.
Juliana Lavelli.
James Smith.
Catherine Brownlee.
Scott Timko.
Madison D'Amico.
Jalen Parham.
Carlin Wagner.
Mark Coburn.
Haley Meyer.
Lewis White.
Gigi Mazzilli.
Cody Swatko.
Stephanie Altholtz.
Christopher Vikovitz.
Stephen Hicks.
George Bright.
Gregory Amato.
Samantha Ball.
Alex Schwint.
Nicole Ball.
Christopher Bear.
Dustin Thomas Sienna.
John Morello.
Amit Hatawala.
Matthew Westfall.
Jake Novak.
Ryan Champoulian.
Kristen Parlato.
Jack Panagos.
Olivia Phelps.
Alfredo Santorelli.
Amy Picard.
Daniel Letty.
Jack Ryan.
Amanda Muller.
Lyra Biacamano.
Erica Cavallo.
Joseph Chernikowski.
Lindsay Gatzmeyer.
Jordan O'Lear.
Michelle Johnson.
Nicholas Bevan.
Jessica Ramsey.
Anthony Angeline.
Devin Portilla.
Reed Seegers.
Aaron Fusco.
Patrick O'Callahan.
Shannon Oriniak.
Noah Citron. Alex McCluskey.
Roberto Lopez.
Eric Oakinghouse.
Connor Gerstel.
Rebecca Molesco.
Grace Ann Bates.
Nicholas Spludo.
Clancy Vetter.
Thomas Schaefer.
Catherine Allen.
Tricia Lynn Smith.
Alana Rose Devanso.
Ethan Harilla.
Rachel Canopy.
Emily Christiana.
Angelica Vladis.
Brianne Callahan.
Nicole Builder.
Sarah Fenwick.
Caitlin Musamisi.
Marilyn O'Brien.
Nicole Meissner.
Isabel Massaroni.
Catherine MacArthur.
Ashley Quirk.
Anthony Cologne.
Shloka Parvathwal.
Daniel Siberini.
Megan Shapper.
Grant Brazer.
Henna Patel.
Kirsten Cave.
Kristen Dabina.
John Miller.
Lindsay Temple.
Say it again. Pokaigui? Yeah. Pokaigui? Yeah. Nathan Pokaigui.
Brendan Lynch.
Jeffrey Wickman.
Christopher Orr.
Zach Malavenda.
Ryan Seller.
Corey Cochran.
Koji Harnish.
Brendan Bagden.
Alexis Blair.
Matt Sheridan.
Thomas Wagner.
Josh Reardon.
Michael Wybranick.
Do you want it to be Garcia? Felix Garcia Nee.
Nicholas Baum.
Christopher Lazaro.
Juliana Shortino.
Joe Bonin.
James Joels.
Isabella Langdon.
Drew Conroy.
Lena Buryak.
Kush Sridhar.
Hannah Novak.
Corey Giminani.
Lindsay Scala.
Paul Shuha.
Alexis Lacasto.
Lauren Schlanker.
Kayla Woods.
Hope Andrachik.
Charles Zhao.
Michelle Wardica.
Matt Zalewski.
Macy McCall.
Stefan Rodriguez.
Alyssa Di Dominica.
Christine Sun.
Gabrielle Johnson.
Wimberly Lozano.
Daniel Mandoro.
Marissa Perez.
Nicholas Don Diego.
Aaron Houlihan.
Andres Prieto.
Alexandra Muth.
Nick Tadero.
Alexander Bronfield.
Sean Graber.
Andre DePaulo.
Eric Johnson.
Patrick Bird.
Marguerite Davis.
Nicholas Tabernero.
Mana Oye Isanta.
Brian Yazkowski.
Stacy Wemla.
Sean Ciesla.
Taylor Penn.
Matthew Christopher Mancuso.
Emerita Singh.
David Forster Letts.
Hannah Sayed.
Alan Wynn.
Shapar Sohail.
Matthew Demetris.
Marlena Dibus.
Marissa Berger.
Mariana Kotabazi.
Prachi Bhuktani.
Benaifer Singaporia.
Alicia Altini.
Hedda Patel.
Taryn O'Leary.
Nishi Patel.
Malavika Shukla.
Numidia Harvey.
Patricia Clenge.
Kathleen Lynch.
Elizabeth Smith.
Cameron Dennis.
Jessica Marie Conlon.
Nicholas Gannis.
Giselle Turgavorkian.
Jeremy Cott.
Rose Tarantino.
Michael Liska.
Brittany Fricky.
Nick Theodore.
Sarah Martin.
Jordan Gilberti.
Patrick Golding.
Brian Frisha.
Justin Mahalski.
Sean Julius.
Ashley Danbury.
Trevor Lazicki.
Charlotte Wagoner.
Michael Malamut.
Taylor Levine.
Andrew Sclafani.
Christy Lyons.
Connor Wagner.
Tracy Todd.
Dylan Brown.
Marissa Jansen.
Christopher Martinez.
Kaylin Kasich.
Edson Zarazula.
Caballero. Nicholas Caballero.
James Patty.
Luis Lopez.
Tejasvi Naganath.
Kadira Edmonds.
Olivia Hergy.
Ariel Rosario.
Lauren Wallmacher.
Natasha Chandra.
Saba Chaudhry.
Shannon Elizabeth Olson.
Megan Goulet.
Xiao Shong. Amanda Xiao Shong McHugh.
Patrick Keller.
Shannon Kelly McCrae.
Melanie Goulet.
Ishani Patel.
Taylor Donnellan.
Melissa Stept.
Shivani Banerjee.
Kai Durant.
Dana Fuchs.
Waylon Glass.
Nicole Rossi.
Matthew Nunn.
Ajelga Grace Retorta.
Dawn Schweitzer.
Molly Rossberger.
Eric Brown Scrobot.
Victoria Patera.
Brandon Anthony Acosta Piraneke.
Melissa Gibson.
Anish Patel.
We're off a row?
Devishwar Singh. Harleen Singh Chima.
Catherine Chen.
Harry Lee.
Say it, please. Niveditha Chalam.
Christopher Chia.
Anne Wang.
Pujan Modi.
Bertha Wang.
Arvin Chandaka.
Alexis Petrosino.
Kevin Decker.
Rebecca Claringbold.
Alan Chen.
Darren Zunsky.
Alan Liu.
Brandon Martinez.
Deepanshu Murdeshwar.
Matthew Satiri.
Jonathan Liu.
Connor Gray.
Kyle Regal.
Stephen Lubis.
Deep Patel. Deep Patel.
Eric Palecchio.
Harsh Agarwal.
Kevin Blum.
Zachary Fong.
Michael Zippo.
Anthony DiFilippo.
Christopher Monaco.
Christopher Walega.
Benjamin Bergstrom.
Ryan DeSantos.
Kevin Deff.
Ian McCarthy.
Ryan Hamilton.
Caitlin Anderson.
Laura DeSero.
Jennifer Clower.
Jacqueline Kazem.
Andrew Rocco.
Joseph Patty.
Tyler Jasbano.
Shane Nuara.
Justin Umazawa.
Andrew Hu.
Nolan Meyer.
Raul Gupta.
Nicholas LaSala.
Harrington Joe.
Jonah DeCorsia.
Casey Moon.
Tyler Kaiser.
Darty Shaw.
Casey Murphy.
Elizabeth Heitman.
Max Nausbaum.
Emma Kohlenstein.
Ryan Hood.
Jocelyn Geyer.
Russell Surace.
Grant Jerkowicz.
Anthony Holodinsky.
Jordan Steiner.
Alex Clementi.
Jae Young Kim.
Danny Pressler.
Justin Wu.
Shaylin Tiano.
Greg Felker.
Erica Miller.
Sean Gates.
Sasha Mazzetti.
Austin Boston.
Christy Anna Merguli.
Anthony Napolitano.
Philip Rudio.
Emily Zervopoulos.
Saad Magal.
Shaquila Rivers.
Benjamin Berger.
Matt Meehan.
John Boylan.
Patrick Crossan.
Thomas Cahill.
Matt Hornage.
Bryce Engelhart.
Anthony Dorso.
Ryan Kasparek.
Christina Montgomery.
Evan Kaplan.
Shani Ledsma.
Joseph Monaco.
Say it again. Carolina Nowakowski.
Andrew Cavalieri.
Carter Post.
Tyler Gulla.
Sam Pfister.
Ryan Oakinghouse.
Matthew Seelig.
Liam O'Callahan.
David Leota.
Aaron O'Callahan.
Rudolph Anthony Kirscher.
Wyeth Stockman.
Melissa Bodges.
Emily Mills.
Emily Bowers.
Joe Dunn.
Dennis Haley Jr.
Justin Hansen.
Alec Rohrbach.
Anthony Crisafulli.
Justin Suarez.
Luke Dante.
Barbara Ann Kamen.
Daniel West.
Alberto Zamora.
Scott Baragi.
Facundo Galante.
Jonathan Drombakis.
Jimmy Bench.
Raymond Rivers.
Osama Sayed.
Did I say it right? Julia Meistrich. Oh my God, we're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the class of 2014. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you. Parents, the seniors will meet you on the upper concourse level. Seniors, don't forget to come back downstairs and hand in your caps and gowns and pick up your diplomas. No parents on the lower concourse. Thank you.